Fabrizio Chemeri, artist, painter, writer, sculptor, teaching anthropologist. The works you will see will follow in random and non-temporal order. Chemeri is basically a post-expressionist painter. He has approached and compared with multiple artistic currents of the past, modern and contemporary. The creative force cannot be contained, nor codified asphyxiatingly for commercial or critical needs, but follows the emotion and passion of the moment, mixing different styles and techniques in order to better represent the form ultimately generates its own specific way of expressing and creating. From visual and synesthetic perception, he produces works distinct in form and style, adapting the form to the specific content to be represented as the artist perceives it internally. The artistic theory that he follows is creative freedom, and the color, which in itself represents an informative energy, is its main vector and archetype for the artist. From here come the works with multiple stratifications of color sedimented and placed day by day in order to transform the emotional experience into an informational and perceptive condensate rendered by the color, obviously not verbalized, but which arouses emotions and energetic and expressive power. He tells us he follows the various insights, the intuitions, as a personal synthesis rendered in relation to experience, perception, and daily emotion. For example, if you look at a work by Rubens or Turner, you cannot help but be perceptively overwhelmed and influenced in the moment you create, like when you are in love with a person and have a mental image of them. The expressive force you place in the painting is elevated by expressing sensations and very deep feelings. From the synesthetic and perceptive visual stimuli, the passion of the changing moment follows, just as life is changing, conferring inner energy into an artifact through the use of color. The quantum art, for which he has produced three-dimensional works, provides the observer with the ability to create his own unique and unrepeatable visual perception while moving in space and time, that is, without any possibility of predicting where and what the vision will create. Its existence in a given space and time is given by the action of seeing. Quantum applied to art as generative cognition of existence. Fabrizio Chemeri was born in Prato, near Florence, where he conducted all his studies. The meeting with Master Bolano, a painter from Elba who lives and works in Prato, is important. Since middle school, this teacher introduced him to the art and concepts of abstract and contemporary art. Chemeri conducted his university studies and that of French literature with the poet Mario Luzzi, candidate for the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1979, with whom he spoke at length at the university on the poetics of art and writing, learning to discern and see inside the art and its secrets. Chemeri can be defined as a restless artist always looking for new experiences, new experiments, without limiting himself to a commercial codification of his work as the market would require. From contemporary art, he returns to egg tempera and the medieval gilded panel, and, from here, he returns to expressionism and the scathing contemporaneity of denunciation of the collapse of values and the crisis of the beginning of the 21st century, drowned by the communication storm of which there are few rocks of salvation. At the end of the video, it will be possible to see a quantum work and a creative process of a work on gold with egg tempera with the medieval technique. Some of the unique works of art that appear in the video are currently available and for sale. They can be requested via email, fatcham@mail.com/WhatsApp +3933879940005.